instead of focusing about the crap storylines and cool characters that are lacking in Star Wars, the president of Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy, says a lot of women in Star Wars struggle with fan attacks because of the fan base being dominated by men. Look, I'm an old school Star Wars fan, and there was nothing cooler than seeing a woman or girl into Star Wars, because during the 90s and most of the 20s or the 10s or whatever you want to call them, many women did not like Star Wars. So yes, it's primarily it's sci-fi. Mostly dudes like Star Wars. Okay, it's sci-fi fantasy. And when us as guys used to tell girls, hey, we love Star Wars, they used to laugh at us and go out with the football player. Now, things have changed. Things have changed. But when I was as an original fan, and if you're an original fan, you will agree with me, it was awesome. We wanted women to get into Star Wars. We thought it was the best thing ever. And to now the Star Wars president to bash the fans that were there supporting Star Wars from the beginning, when there was no Star Wars between 1983 and 1994 when the special editions came out. These are the fan base, mostly males, not by choice, but that's just the way things were. The people that supported Star Wars get thrashed and bashed by Disney, so we don't talk about the shitty storylines, the crappy character arcs that they've fed to us. Star Wars deserves more than this, ladies and gentlemen. It has become a shit show. You all did not even plan the sequel trilogy. People plan what they're going to have for lunch in a few hours. You all did not plan a trilogy for the biggest franchise known to history. And instead of taking accountability for that, you want to bash the fans and divide the fans between sex, nationality, and it's bull crap. George Lucas assigned Kathleen Kennedy. He knows who she is. He knows how she acts. He's known her for a long time. He is also accountable for this garbage. Sorry. Kathleen Kennedy is now saying that women struggle with Star Wars. Well, guess what? Men too. Because you know what? I remember that fans did not like Hayden Christensen. You could say they like him now. They were rooting for him. Okay? They were rooting for him because Star Wars. They did not like Hayden Christensen. They did not like Jake Lloyd. They did not like Jar Jar, the character. Not the actor. Okay? Those are all men that were bashed, just to name a few. Okay? They were just to name a few. Those are guys that were bashed, that were in Star Wars, that were attacked. But this right here just is whistleblowing to give ammo to people so they start saying that Star Wars fans are a bunch of bigots and sexist. And no, your organization is, though. Because I got a lot of stories about the way you all promote, your studio promotes your shit and who you choose to cover it and stuff like that. It's disgusting. But you all need to leave the Star Wars fans alone. I started this channel because I love Star Wars. And I read, and I don't even update it as much anymore because I feel Star Wars doesn't even exist. And it doesn't. It doesn't. We were so excited. Most people were excited when Disney Star Wars came about. We thought, oh, George isn't doing anything with it. Disney has Marvel. They're kicking ass. Disney's going to give us more Star Wars. It's going to be good quality because they run Marvel and it's Disney. and whatever it is, we all showed up for The Force Awakens. Sure, it was kind of beat for beat, a basic story, A New Hope, redone. But you know what? I loved Rey personally. I know some people didn't. That's fine. I loved Rey. I love Kylo Ren. I mean, come on, a freaking Darth Vader fanboy. That's dope. But overall, I loved Rey. I liked Rey. In the first movie, I was like, my God, like, she's so cool. She's us. She's a fan. The way it was written, it was like, I know people don't give it credit, but they wrote it so like, she's a fan. She knew about the history of Star Wars. And Han Solo said, it is true, all of it. The Jedi, the dark side. Oh, that was so great. And I felt like Rey was one of us. I related to Rey, and I hate to say it, more than my first impression of Luke, because Luke was like a farm boy, you know what I mean? I'm not a farm boy. I'm a fan of Star Wars. And Rey was like kind of like low-key fan of the, talking about the prequel era or the original series. So we gave Rey a chance, the character. And I also thought Daisy Ridley was doing a great job. But then as it progressed, we noticed that, look, man, you all didn't write Rey right. Nothing personal against Daisy Ridley. Now, I don't know if she went on there and said, oh, it's because I'm a female and this and that. But when the studio exec starts saying that the reason you don't like something is because you're a bigot, race, those are fighting words, man. And I'm going to say, I'm going to come on here, and I don't know who the F is going to watch this video. I don't even care. But I'm getting it all out. Leave the Star Wars fans alone. Star Wars fans are the most inclusive, open-minded fuckers there are. All right? There was a time when Star Wars was gone, people would laugh at you for liking Star Wars. But we kept the franchise alive. It was always more than a movie to us. Sounds dumb, but to some, but not to us. It was more than a movie to us. And to turn around and always highlight how the fans are assholes struggling. I don't care who hurt you at this point. Just because you hung around the wrong bigot, stop hanging around bigots, and then maybe you don't think we are. This is a reflection of you. Star Wars fans, the reason why this is toxicity and male and racist is always brought up by the studios is because they hang around those people. We don't. We don't get it. All right? Anyways, I was going to read this shit, but I'm already too pissed off. Look, Kathleen Kennedy is promoting this Acolyte. What is it? Acolyte show. I'm tuned out. I don't even have Disney Plus anymore. And she's aware of the harassment women face. Is she aware of the harassment men face? Kathleen Kennedy, are you aware of the harassment the fans are facing because of comments like that? You highlighting that if you say you're a Star Wars fan, oh, you must be a bigot. Are you aware of us getting harassed by non-Star Wars fans because of comments like this? And also, what are you going to do? Does it even matter if people watch this? Is there any effort to course correct the goddamn story? But let me stop right there. Listen, to me, it's the original Star Wars, and that's it. It's the original 3, because some of the production on these things are so bad that fan films have overtaken the quality and storyline and dialogue. And guess what? Those fan films feature some kick-ass women characters, man. Oh my God. Woo! And the fan films are making Star Wars with kick-ass female characters, and they're still feminine most of the time. It doesn't matter, but they're still female. They don't have to like take traditional male traits, you know. They still want to be with date men sometimes if that's what the storyline. Doesn't have to. I'll bet Lucasfilm right now wishes they don't allow they wouldn't allow fan films because makes them look bad. So what are you gonna do? You guys are gonna hate this. Sell it to Warner Brothers. I don't know. Sell it to A24. I'm good if they don't sell it because I've tuned out. But I am gonna call this out because you keep making it seem like I'm sexist because you don't specify who or what did or are doing all the hatred towards women allegedly. You just kind of like a blanket statement, so it kind of incriminates everyone. That's you and all the simps saying, they're not Star Wars fans, guys. I am sick of this. I gave Rey a chance. The character Daisy Ridley's cool with me. I don't have anything against her. She brought the script. She got the script. She did the best she could. And that's all she could do. And I really liked the character in the beginning. I really did like the character. Ask any of my friends. I even bought a big screen TV to watch The Force Awakens when it came out on 4K, man. But you all didn't plan. And then you turn around and blame the fans that you don't deserve those fans. You don't deserve those fans. They're too good for you. Anyways, this is Nuke the Fridge. More videos coming soon.